Here in Nigeria, it seems despite an increase in revenue distribution to states in the country over the past 5 years, poverty has continued to rise. The Federation Account Allocation Committee, the FAAC, increased its allocation to states by 30.5% to 3.16 trillion naira in 2022, according to data from the Bureau of Statistics. Commenting on that is two quotes from Lukman Agbola, who's the head of research at Sofidam Capital. And he says, first off, that we have more poor people now than at any other time, despite rising FAAC allocations. Poor Nigerians are the majority, from big cities to rural neighborhoods. He continues and says the states aren't doing enough. Says the state governments have been irresponsible in project and program initiation and execution, as there is often no linkage to the Human Development Index. Arise business analyst Chika Mbonu joins us to comment further. Chika, what do you make of this rising? Yeah, welcome. Good morning, sir.
You know, there's this Harry Chase novel says, "Why pick on me?" Today I'm going to pick on the states.
Yes, you've talked about the states a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Yep. You know, because the corporate governance structure of Nigeria is basically the federal government, the states, and then the local government.
Yes.
The national and the subnationals at the state and local government level. And it's also structured in such a way that the revenue allocation formula of the country, you know, most people don't know it, is also a lot skewed in towards the states and local government.
Yeah.
For example, the federal government, as it exists today, is 52.68. The states, 26, please pardon me, I have to read from this thing.
Yeah, of course.
26.72 for states, and local governments, 20.60. And of course, 13% for derivation revenue for the states.
Yeah.
Now, so combined with the states and local government, you have about almost 47%. This is what goes to the states every month.
Yeah.
Now, remember, the states are also, you know, standalone units. They're supposed to be, and they're supposed to push for IGRs, internally generated revenue.
Yeah.
But that report you cited now talked about the fact that only about 2 or 3 states actually could match their IGR with the FAAC allocation. Some states are actually not, if you pull away the FAAC allocation, they will die.
Yeah, no revenue.
No revenue. Some states, a lot of the states have less than 10% of their revenue, IGR. Their FAAC allocation is almost 90% of the revenue in the states.
Yeah.
And then so you find that a lot of these states cannot stand alone without the FAAC allocations.
Yeah.
But that's not how those who created our nation, you know, planned it.
Yeah.
They planned in such a way that the federal government, you know, will be a development center, the state development center, and the local government or the development center. Especially as we copy this democracy from, you know, United States of America and so on and so forth. Yeah. That's why also you have things like they talk about the exclusive list and the concurrent list. Yeah. Exclusive list being that federal government alone, and the concurrent list where the state can play in. So you find, what have we seen so far? The states have been a lot of disappointment. Yeah. Apart from maybe 1 or 2 states, most other states have been consumption centers. Monthly, the commissioners of finance go to Abuja and get a FAAC allocation, and then, you know, the jamboree starts. Yeah. So that some state governors, remember one state governor was saw the other day, and in his convoy there were about almost 20 Prado jeeps. Right. Not even innocent vehicles. Right. 20 Prado jeeps. Imported. Yeah. Yet the reports we have is that a lot of these states are owing salaries. Yeah. Several months' salaries. Owing pensioners. You know, most of them have not created, as the report also said, most of them have not been investment centers. Yeah. The objective is that these states should go back to their localities and create employment. Yes. Make investment or the environment for people to come in there and invest in their states. Agriculture is the mainstay of our economy. We're not seeing anything like that. So you see a high level of profligacy. A lot of state governors who have seen are residents in Abuja. They leave their states. Yeah. I used to see that some state governors, when they go back to their states, after 30 days or whatever of residing in Abuja, they actually receive them as visiting governors in their own states because of the way they have lived their lives. Now, you have seen some of them who managed to do some consulting projects. Yeah. You know, what they have done? Using third rate contractors to do road projects. I told you one time that when I was, maybe my first degree in civil engineering, during my internship, you know, one of the work we did was post-construction monitoring. So in the office there, in the engineering office there in the Ministry of Works, who had the fantastic drawings, right road drawings.
Yeah.
They write camber. They write the soft base very thick. The bitumen right mix. The compaction right ratio. The drainage is well done.
Yeah.
Those are drawings. Our work is supposed to go to those sites and check as built.
That it matches what is on the drawings. Yeah.
And you need to see the drama that happens. And when we go there, we'll drive past the road and we'll come back. We'll drive again and come back, looking for the road that is on in the distance.
It didn't match.
In the match. We look.
And money has been budgeted and
they just put bitumen, one rainfall, everything goes. Take the contractors. Of course, we know one or two contractors have done something like that. Some of them have gone to Graduate Airport because a governor there's an airport nearby his state. So when he lands in that state, he has to do about 1 or 2 hours road journey. The next thing, he must build an airport in his state. An airport that can take Airbus 380 or Boeing 747. Meanwhile, there's only one flight that lands in the States every time. Of course, there are municipal airports that can help.
Yes.
Very, very low budget airports if you want to build them. But you see, the states have actually been failures. In this our democracy. Employment creation has been very low, very low. And democracy, our states and democracy. Do you know that some houses of assembly, they wanted to vote for them to be independent? They actually voted against themselves being independent
from the state.
From states. Just imagine the kind of democracy. The local governments will know what happens to some of them. Once the allocations come, they go to the local government. We know the sharing list that happens. That's why a lot of local governments, when you go there, even potholes are not filled. Meanwhile, they're supposed to go there, have the medical centers so that infant mortality will reduce, pregnancy deaths will reduce. The farmers are supported and so on and so forth. But those things don't happen. Local governments are, what they have is lackeys. The election into local governments is a state electoral commission is just made charade. Every political party that is in this state will win all the posts. So I think I'm raising these issues because we are going to the governorship election.
Indeed,
in the next Saturday. And as I said very many times in this program, I said that I'm not worried that one day our votes will count. And once our votes start counting,
accountability.
A lot of charlatans who have become governors or other things in these states will start being more accountable. And then when the allocations come, they'll actually go back to go and work. They will drive internally generated revenue. Make sure that states are attractive for investors to come in. Not the ones some of them are doing now. They just go and shut down banks, shut down telecom companies, not caring about what will happen in their drive towards that. Multiple taxes for corporations in the drive for that. But we hope that the citizens made the right choice this coming Saturday because the votes will count. Indeed. And as the votes count, we'll have the right people in the governance in the states and local government level.
Amen to that. Arise business analyst Chika Mbonu. Chika, thank you so much for the breakdown. Appreciate your time.